Well, Hallie, we've always known how capable moms are, but maybe not to this degree. Scientists stunned to learn two condors asexually reproduce, and many believe it could likely happen again. You may recognize its nearly 10-foot wingspan from Jurassic Park.
Condors. Condors are on the verge of extinction.
Or perhaps heard its name when the species was nearly wiped off the planet in the 80s. But today, California condors are soaring into the spotlight for a new reason. Meet Anyapa, geneticist working at the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, said she reproduced without a male partner. That means her offspring here only contains Anyapa's genes, never fertilized by sperm, the rare phenomenon scientifically known as parthenogenesis. Was this a eureka moment?
I was gobsmacked. I was blown away.
Dr. Oliver Ryder is among the researchers publishing the groundbreaking study this fall.
You understand something. Condors are still surprising us.
They started genetic testing here to make sure there was no inbreeding among the birds. But that process hatching a golden egg of sorts. Well, actually, two. While reviewing the DNA profiles of more than 900 birds in this lab, geneticists accidentally discovered two condors asexually reproduced in the early 2000s. Their chicks, both males, dying at 2 and 8 years old, young compared to most condors. This park is huge. Yeah. I mean, how many acres are we talking about?
We have 1,800 acres here.
Erin Massey is a condor expert, for years helping repopulate the scavenger, even if that means playing mother hen herself. A major goal of conservation efforts here is to help prepare condors for the wild, which means limiting their time and exposure to humans. This group will remain under managed care, allowing us to gain such close access. To say the prehistoric vulture made a comeback is an understatement. At one point in the 1980s, just over 20 California condors roamed the earth. Today, that number has climbed into the hundreds, but not yet out of being labeled critically endangered.
So these guys are scavengers. They only eat dead things. So they are encountering animals that have been shot with lead ammunition in the wild, and that is something that they are consuming, and it is toxic to them.
Some wonder whether parthenogenesis is condors' response to the species' struggling population. But Dr. Ryder points out in both cases, the females were paired with males. They just opted not to mate with them. Why would a species asexually reproduce?
Well, that's a deep evolutionary question, that it's more complex than we know and produces things that we couldn't have imagined.
Producing what they couldn't imagine, but hope will repeat itself. Do you think it will happen again?
I do. The world out there is just grander and deeper than we take for granted.
While uncommon, other species have asexually reproduced, such as turkeys, lizards, and sharks. Dr. Ryder says this rare form of reproduction probably happens more than we realize because it's extremely unusual to examine an entire species' DNA as they did with the condors. Hallie?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.